Hello and welcome to Working with What You Got. I'm your host, Renee Joshua Porter, and I am so excited that you decided to join us today. We have a fantastic show in store. Now remember, Working with What You Got is all about you realizing you have more resources, you have more time, you have more talent, you have more people on your side, and if you can take the knots out of your mind, there's nothing that you cannot do. Well, we're excited because we're going to start, like we always do, and cook. What are we going to make today? Well, we're going to make a patty. Some cultures call it a patty, some call it an empanada, some call it a mini beef or meat pie. We just call it a patty. So we said, how can we make that patty and make it simple and make it economical and make it savory and delicious for your family? Guess what we're going to use? We are going to use tortillas. We're going to use tortillas. I took the burrito-sized tortilla, the grande ones, cut it in half. Here we go. Cut it in half. And then what we did is we take the tortilla and we put it in water. Why are we going to put it in water? Well, because guess what tortillas are made out of? Flour and water. So when we put it in water, it helps to make it easy to work with. So we take that tortilla, we put it in water. We're going to take another one because today we're going to make two. We're going to make one for our meat lovers, and the other one we're going to make is for our vegans or vegetarians in the group. All right, so we have two of them. We cut them in half. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to use this napkin right here. We're going to make a little egg wash. We take an egg, and we would have beat it. I've actually put it right here inside of this cup. And we take that egg wash, and we put it on the inside of the tortilla. Just really saturate it really good because this is actually going to serve as our glue to keep the tortilla sealed. All right? We got our egg wash on the inside, and then we have our filling. What filling are we going to use? For our vegetarian one, what we did was we made some pinto beans and we took some mushrooms. We're going to put 1 spoonful right in the center. The other one, what we did is we took some ground turkey, seasoned it up really good with our little spices, and we're going to put it in the center over here. All right? So this one is our turkey. This one is our pinto beans and mushrooms together. Then what we're going to do is we're going to fold it over. That's all we're going to do. And we're going to just try to pinch it a little bit. Pinch the other side. And believe it or not, it's going to stay. We do the same thing with our turkey. You might want to put a little less meat because you don't want it to puff up too much when it starts to bake. You like that? Wasn't that simple? So what we did, we had a large tortilla, we cut it in half, soaked it in water, put it on our pan, and then we just put our sealing. We put our egg wash on the inside, put our center in the middle, and then now what we're going to show you is what it looks like. All right. This is our bean one. See how it stayed? We baked it at 350 degrees for only 20 minutes. And look at that, on parchment paper. And this is our turkey one. Delicious, right? Now remember I told you last week, it's real important that you eat the rainbow. What we just made was a lot of beige, a lot of brown. You can't have a plate without different colors represented. So what we did is we put it on a plate with our lettuce and tomato, and then we have some little other stuff we can add on here. We can put some little yellow peppers. We can add some more mushrooms, And look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Is that gorgeous or what? I'm telling you, we are working with what we got. And that meal cost about what? $6? It was definitely under $10. Beautiful, right? Well, what we're going to do too is one of my friends, Jean Thompson, she sent in a working with what you got idea. So we want to share Jean's idea. Jean showed us how you can create canisters out of water bottles. Isn't Jean smart? You better go, girl. Move my stuff out of the way. Hopefully you can see. You take a water bottle. We cut off the top. Right? Once you cut off this top, you have this. We took a plastic bag, took that top, put it through the plastic bag, fold over the sides, and now put the top on. Guess what? Now we have our canister. Look at that. I filled it up with rice. Is Jean bright or is she bright? I'm telling you, you're catching on. It's time for you to work with what you got. And we have such a dynamic show in store for you today. We have a Black History celebration. And we have some wonderful, talented youth that are going to give tribute to the wonderful legacy of the African American arts. And we'll be right back right after this commercial.
YesWeCare.net is a 501c3 charity that provides help to veterans and their families. Please visit YesWeCare.net and donate in any way you can by purchasing our beautiful frame prints or relaxation CDs and DVDs, even smooth jazz CDs. YesWeCare.net. Remember, our troops are on their way home. They need all the support they can get. YesWeCare.net.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching, doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
Welcome to Formula Auto Wash, where every day is a great day for a car wash. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. Sundays 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. Detailing packages for every budget, starting out at $29.99. 100% hand wash and detail centre. Hogshair and microfiber brushes and mitts. Proudly using Ecolab Blue Coral soaps and waxes. Formula Auto Wash has served the community for over 30 years. Senior discounts all day, every day. Ladies' Day Wednesday, $3 off any wash. Early bird discount Monday through Thursday till 9:30 a.m. Check out our website, formulaautowash.com.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn?
Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act 1 will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure.
You'll be happy you did.
Hi, and welcome to Working with What You Got's Rant of the Week, where I will rant about many things that concern me. So let's get into it. I'll be honest, there are many issues plaguing the Black community that concern me, but this will not be a Black people do better rant. Contrary to popular belief, we are a resilient, innovative, compassionate, strong, and very loving people. Although mainstream media would like you to believe otherwise, don't believe the hype. I know that it's very trendy right now to make fun of Black people and everything that we do, what we say, how we dress, but you know what? It's time for a change. With today's Vine videos and social media sites and World Star Hip Hop, it's easy to become brainwashed into thinking that Black people are a hot mess. But that is false. We are natural-born leaders, inventors, great thinkers, poets, chemists, artists, and you know what? It's just time for us to think higher of ourselves. February isn't even enough to contain our contributions to this country. In fact, 365 days of the year isn't enough to contain our contributions to this country. I used to complain about February being Black History Month and also being the shortest month of the year, but I realize it's my responsibility to acknowledge our history all year. I can't depend on the public school system. I can't even depend on my university to remind me of my greatness. It's not going to happen. We have to remind ourselves, and we need to do it with a quickness. And I think a lack of self-esteem and a lack of self-worth is definitely reflected in the state of our Black youth. Many of us have forgotten who we came from and where we came from, and unfortunately, it is very obvious, and I just think it's time for us to think higher of ourselves. As Iyanla Vanzant would say, think higher of each other. Everything Black is not bad. Everything white is not right. Everything white is not bad. It's just time for us to just think higher of each other. And with that being said, I would like to take this time to acknowledge our Native American brothers and sisters who were here first and still don't have a month. Think higher of each other. Thank you for listening.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn?
Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act 1 will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure.
You'll be happy you did.
YesWeCare.net is a 501c3 charity that provides help to veterans and their families. Please visit YesWeCare.net and donate in any way you can by purchasing our beautiful framed prints or relaxation CDs and DVDs, even smooth jazz CDs. YesWeCare.net. Remember, our troops are on their way home. They need all the support they can get. YesWeCare.net.
Old Spice body spray will make you feel so powerful to blow your mind right in front of your face. Goodbye. Oh no! Power!
Automatic freshness, softness, and static control has never been easier with the Bounce Dryer Bar. I just stick it to the inside of my dryer, and I never have to remember.
Oh, Old Spice body spray makes you smell like power! It's so powerful it sells sells itself in other people's commercials. You smell like outdoor freshness.
You smell like power.
Yeah, I do. Power! Power!
Try this routine to feel fresh and clean. Pair Charmin Fresh Mates with your Charmin.
Oh, Spice Body Spray is too powerful to stay in its own commercial. That's right. Power! Oh, Spice Body Spray can change a regular smelling man into a man who smells like power!
Now, how is this? Wow, you know what? I actually do feel more powerful.
Potato chips! Power! It's me.
I am Tom Mealy for the Harrison Law Group, and I have been telling you for years that getting involved in an automobile accident is no joke. This is what we do. We're not new at this game. If you've been involved in an accident of any kind, and you go to a law firm that says you have no case, it's simple. It's because they can't do it and they don't get it. You need to call us directly at 1-800-INJURY-LAW.
Welcome to Formula Auto Wash, where every day is a great day for a car wash. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. Sundays 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. Detailing packages for every budget, starting out at $29.99. 100% hand wash and detail centre. Hot hair and microfiber brushes and mitts. Proudly using Ecolab Blue Coral soaps and waxes. Formula Auto Wash has served the community for over 30 years. Senior discounts all day, every day. Ladies' Day Wednesday, $3 off any wash. Early bird discount Monday through Thursday till 9:30 a.m. Check out our website, formulaautowash.com.
African Americans launched their literature in North America during the second half of the 18th century, joining the war of words between England and its rebellious colonies with a special sense of mission. The earliest African American writers sought to demonstrate that the proposition, all men are created equal, in the Declaration of Independence required that Black Americans be extended the same human rights as those claimed by white Americans. Sharing a social justice argument in the Christian gospel of the Universal Brotherhood of Humanity, African-born Phyllis Wheatley, enslaved in Boston, dedicated her poems on various subjects, religious and moral, the first African-American book to proving that Negroes, black as Cain, were not inherently inferior to whites in matters of the spirit and thus could join the angelic train as spiritual equals to whites. Composing poems in a wide range of classical genre, Wheatley was determined to show by her mastery of form and metric, as well as by learned subjects, that a black poet was capable of artistic expression as a white poet, in the footsteps of legendary African-American poets. I present 16-year-old James Seaton with his poem, A Time to Rise.
Time to rise, man. Out of the ashes of dreams cremated by the fire of negativity and hatred, lies plated, served on a silver platter. And the lunch lady that is the media takes a spoon and splatters that bit of food on your plate. See, people today just consume, eating popular opinion and leaving no room for truth. Well, these lines that I create are meant to destroy these ways. Everyone, regardless of color, size, or shape, are beautiful in their own way. Little girl, you don't have to Photoshop your face. Little boy, you don't have to keep on playing games, be you. Because listening to what your friends say will make you blue. But let me introduce to you a new color, black, because the sky ain't even the limit. Don't stop going till your cloud skipping, till the earth is a foreign image, till you can't even measure distance, till the moon becomes your Plymouth and the stars become Native Americans, because gravity is just a gimmick, a forceful prison that the world tries to lock you in. See, people don't want you up in the air. They want to see you underground. Using mental assassination as a shovel to dig up the ground and drop you down into a bottomless pit where no one can hear your shouts, your calls, you just foam, and they'll use anything these days, even your neighborhood. Saying, how you gonna become a president born to a single mother in the hood? Saying, how you gonna own a business when you're on the blood gang's hit list? Like the only business you'll ever own is a drug cartel where you just get stoned. Like the streets are the only place you'll ever call home. See, this is why I don't rep spoken word. I rep unspoken words. Those cries you never heard. That stuff you don't see on the news. That child that was abused. That young man shot right on his avenue. That young single mother struggling to get a child some food. That dude that dropped out of high school. That kid that joined the gang because he had nothing else to commit to. Is true. Times are rough. But I'm still saying it's time to go up. Time to grow up out of that rocky soil. Get the haters slipping and tripping. I call that anointed with oil, man. Don't listen to them. Cut off that stem. Using the sword of positivity and the shield of faith. Because keeping that talk, that chatter in your ear is like disregarding the bite of a snake. Eventually you'll become paralyzed, eyes blind to time with your life wasting away. Eating lotus flowers as hour by hour reality fades and imagination becomes decay until all you're left with is a blank page with no pen. No marker, no spark to ignite the fire, no moon to get the tide turning. But I'm here to tell you that we all have the ability to be successful. And I'm not just talking about money. I'm talking about being joyful. I'm talking about waking up in the morning and smiling, knowing that it's going to be a good day. And if not, there's a better tomorrow. A life of substance, not an existence that's hollow. No more being stagnant. Let's become addicted to making it happen. No more crying, just a lot more smiling and laughing. And if love is a drug, then I guess it's time to start trafficking. Because even when we fall, it's time to get at it again. See, success can be inevitable. Barack Obama is living proof. Oprah Winfrey is living proof. Denzel Washington is living proof. Kerry Washington is living proof. Colin Powell is living proof. Condoleezza Rice is living proof. Al Sharpton is living proof. Jesse Jackson is living proof. As long as you stop dwelling in lies and start chasing truth. As long as you be bold and do the things people swore you'd never be able to do. It'll be your time to rise, man. It'll be time for you.
Africans brought their dances to North and South America and the Caribbean islands as slave labor started in the 1500s. The dance styles of hundreds of African ethnic groups merged with European dances, forming the extension of the African aesthetic in the Americas. Dance has always been an integral part of daily life in Africa. In the Americas, it helped enslaved Africans connect with their homeland, keeping their cultural traditions alive. As before enslavement, African danced for special occasions, such as a birth or a marriage, or as a part of their daily activities, and dance affirmed life and the outlook of a better future. African Americans sing and dance while working as slaves, and as they converted to the religions of the Americas, they incorporated these traditions in their religions. Blacks who worked in the colonies of Spain, Portugal, the Caribbean, and South America were given more freedom to dance than enslaved blacks in North America. the black codes outlawed drumming by slaves. Therefore, unlike in Cuba, Haiti, and elsewhere in the Caribbean, African drumming traditions were not preserved in North America. African-based rhythmic patterns were retained in the United States in large part through body rhythms, such as stomping, clapping, and patting juba. Africans found ways of getting around these prohibitions. Dances dominant through the 18th century included the ring shout or ring dance, the kalinda, the chica, and the juba. Join me in celebrating the African-American legacy of movement with dancer Jasmine Goburn performing His Eye is on the Sparrow.
Why should I feel discouraged? Why should the shadows come? Why should my heart feel lonely and long for heaven and home? When Jesus is my portion, a constant friend is He. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches over me. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches. I know He watches. I know He watches me. I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches me. He watches me. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches me. He watches me. He watches me. I know He watches
YesWeCare.net is a 501c3 charity that provides help to veterans and their families. Please visit YesWeCare.net and donate in any way you can by purchasing our beautiful frame prints or relaxation CDs and DVDs, even smooth jazz CDs. YesWeCare.net. Remember, our troops are on their way home. They need all the support they can get. YesWeCare.net.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidisciplinary practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have two practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our two offices. Thank you.
Old Spice body spray will make you feel so powerful to blow your mind right in front of your face.
Goodbye.
Oh no! He's like, I don't. Power!
Automatic freshness, softness, and static control has never been easier with the Bounce Dryer Bar. I just stick it to the inside of my dryer, and I never have to remember.
Oh, Old Spice body spray makes you smell like power! It's so powerful it sells itself in other people's commercials. You smell like outdoor freshness.
You smell like power.
Yeah, I do. Power! Power!
Try this routine to feel fresh and clean. Pair Charmin Fresh Mates with your Charmin.
Oh, Old Spice body spray is too powerful to stay in its own commercial. That's right. Power! Old Spice body spray can change a regular smelling man into a man who smells like power!
Now, how is this? Wow, you know what? I actually do feel more powerful.
Potato chips! Power! It's me.
People of African descent have long been involved in classical music as creators, interpreters, performers, and entrepreneurs. A number of well-known black singers, from William Warfield to Jesse Norman, have made their mark in the rarefied world of opera. So it's no surprise that even in the age of hip-hop, young African Americans are a growing presence on opera stages around the world. The latter part of the 19th century saw the rise of soprano Cecirata Jones. Jones, who toured the United States and Europe, was adored by the public and feted by kings and head of state. She was the first African-American woman to appear at Carnegie Hall, singing popular songs, arias from La Traviata by Verdi, and was one of the first African concert singers to achieve international acclaim and success. She eventually founded her own touring company. We played tribute to the classical masterpiece, Porgy and Bess, with 16-year-old Kia Thomas singing Summertime.
And the living is easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich, and your ma is good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. Then you spread your wings and take to the sky. But till that morning, there's nothing can harm you. With mama and daddy standing by.
YesWeCare.net is a 501c3 charity that provides help to veterans and their families. Please visit YesWeCare.net and donate in any way you can by purchasing our beautiful frame prints or relaxation CDs and DVDs, even smooth jazz CDs. YesWeCare.net. Remember, our troops are on their way home. They need all the support they can get. YesWeCare.net.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching, doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
Of New Orleans had a profound effect on the creation of early jazz. Many early jazz performers played in venues throughout the city. In addition to dance bands, numerous marching bands played at lavish funerals arranged by the African American community. The instrument used in marching bands and dance bands became the basic instruments of jazz, brass and reeds. Small bands mixing self-taught and well-educated African American musicians played a major role in the development and dissemination of early jazz, traveling throughout black communities in the Deep South and from around 1914 on. Afro-Creole and African-American musicians playing in vaudeville shows jazz to Western and Northern U.S. cities.
We pay tribute to another African American heroine Her truth as an abolitionist and a suffragette still resounds today. The life of Sojourner Truth.
Well, children, where there is so much rocking, something must be out of kilter. Now, I think between the colored folks in the South and the white women in the North, all talking about their rights, the white man gonna be in a hell of a fix pretty soon. What's all this here talking about? Well, that man over there, he says that women can't have the same rights as men because women needed to be helped into carriages and over ditches and have the best of place everywhere. No, nobody ever helped me into any carriage or over any ditch or give me any best place. And ain't I a woman? Look at me. Look at my arms. I have plowed and planted and gathered from barns, and no man could head me, and ain't I a woman? I could work as much as any man, and I could eat as much as any man when I could get it, and I could bear the lashes well. And ain't I a woman? I have borne 13 children, and I have seen them most all sold off into slavery. And when I cried out with my mother's grief, none but Jesus heard me, and ain't I a woman? Now they talk about this thing in the head. What they call it? Yeah, thank you, honey. Intellect. What does intellect have to do with women's rights or colored folks' rights? If my cup only holds a pint and yours holds a quart, won't you be rather mean not to let me have my little half measure full? Now that man right over there, he says that women can't have the same rights as men because Christ wasn't a woman. Where did your Christ come from? Where did your Christ come from? From God and from a woman. Man ain't had nothing to do with him. And the first woman God ever made was strong enough to turn this world upside down all by herself, then these women together ought to be given a chance to turn it right side up again. And all of you men, you better let them. Obliged to y'all for hearing me. And now old Sojourner ain't got nothing more to say.